Hi, I'm Ron Larson, who along with my wife Linda own and manage Centering on Children, a business we started nearly 25 years ago. Our mission, besides developing and selling ShoeboxTasks, educational activities designed primarily for young children on the autism spectrum, has included employing autistic adults to do the light manufacturing and packaging necessary to make these materials available to our customers. We value these employees and have designed our workshop to support their comfort level and ability to do work independently. Autistic individuals are as unique as neurotypicals, so-called normals. As the saying goes, you meet one autistic person and you have met one autistic person. As a prospective employer of an individual on the autism spectrum, a knowledge of autism is necessary to ensure a successful relationship. Let's talk briefly about some areas of development that are affected by autism. Within the area of language and communication, the range of expressive communication amongst the autistic population is from nonverbal to an incredible command of the human language. But how language is received and processed can lead to misunderstandings. Taking things literally or focused on a particular detail of what has been communicated may cause confusion for both employer and employee. Initiating communication, such as asking for help or commenting on some aspect of work, can also be very difficult. Visuals, such as pictures or words, are often used to complement the verbal, helping the individual process information more effectively. Social relatedness is often a very challenging behavioral aspect of autism, frequently resulting in the individual separating themselves from the group. Break time can be one of the most unsettling times during the worker's day. An autistic individual may feel quite uncomfortable in an undefined social setting with small talk not making sense to their mind. Not being able to understand other people's perspective and difficulty in reading facial expressions and body language can make for very uncomfortable interactions, so much so that they are frequently avoided. The individual with a command of language may dominate a conversation with information about their own expertise, an area where they feel most comfortable. With so many potential challenges, it's no wonder individuals on the spectrum have a hard time initiating social contacts and might prefer to avoid them altogether. When considering sensory feedback, some individuals may be supersensitive or hypersensitive to sounds, such as sudden loud sounds, visual stimulus, such as lights, touch, certain fabrics, hugs, smells, taste, textures of food. These distractions can interrupt their work routine and make it difficult to get back on track. They may also be extremely insensitive, hyposensitive to sensory stimulus, such as touch. For example, pain not felt in the normal sense. Sounds, not hearing sounds, as in turning a deaf ear. Visual, challenges with facial recognition. These characteristics can also disrupt daily activities. Unusual body movements may satisfy a nervous system's need. For example, rocking can be when nervous about one situation or extremely excited or pleased about another. When expressing a need for sameness and routine, an individual may seek the familiar, the routine, the known for comfort's sake. By contrast, the unexpected, a surprise or spontaneous event, can lead to upset and difficulty returning to one's normal activity. Rules and scripts are often welcome aids. Individuals on the spectrum tend to be literal, factual, black and white. Abstract concepts can be difficult to grasp. Sentences that have double meanings are easily misunderstood or just totally disregarded. Temple Grandin, a famous autistic author and speaker, once remarked that her concept of God was visualizing a thick electrical wire channeling an enormous amount of electricity. The challenge of putting oneself in another's shoes, as in understanding another person's perspective, can make a back and forth conversation difficult. Also, the inability to understand the context for any social event and a tendency to focus on details rather than the big picture can lead to confusion and misunderstandings. Similarly, not showing empathy towards another in situations that call for it can result in many awkward and misunderstood social interactions. As you might imagine, there are many possible ways autism may appear in any individual, but there are also many possible ways of dealing with these challenges successfully. I would recommend talking to a prospective employee about specific challenges they may experience in these areas. If that's not possible, talk with their coach or parents. Understanding how their challenges manifest will make a huge difference in the success or failure of the employer-employee relationship. This video is the first in a series of 5 that will describe the elements necessary for those businesses interested in employing individuals on the autism spectrum. In our next video, I will introduce you to our model workshop and give a general overview of the design features that address the specific needs of our autistic workers.